Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning into my channel, Eve the Empress Oracle. We're going to go ahead and do your career and finance reading. This is what is going on for you regarding your finances, work, career, money, debt, anything along those practical material matters. Okay, we have pile 1, 2, and 3. You pick whichever pile you are most drawn to. These are the Law of Attraction and Money Oracle cards. So they do have affirmations on here, so you can choose by whichever one stands out to you, by the picture or by the words, and the timestamp will be in the description box below. Okay, I do ask that you come into this reading with an open mind, as it is a general reading. It may not resonate with each and every one of you. Take the parts of the messages that do and leave the parts that don't. If the message does resonate with you, I ask you to please leave a comment. Let me know how these things are playing out in your life. Share with others. Okay, like the video, subscribe if you have not already done so, and to share my channel and videos with family and friends, because there may be messages here for them as well. If you would like a personal reading, you can contact me. My email's in the description box below to schedule that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. For those of you who chose pile 1, this is your message. We're going to start with the Law of Attraction and Money Oracle card. You have the number 27, which simplifies to a 9. Okay, 9 is all about independence, coming close to a completion, getting close to your goal, wish fulfillment, abundance, things like that. All right, and the card reads, I will praise success wherever I see it. When you find yourself critical of the way anyone has attracted or is using money, you are pushing money away from you. But when you realize that what others do with money has nothing to do with you, and that your primary work is to think and speak and do what feels good to you, then you will be in alignment not only about the subject of money, but about every important subject in your physical experience. Okay, so this is talking about focusing on the positive. Like we always mention here on this channel, focus on the positive. But sometimes, you know, we can see others being foolish with their money, or, you know, those who always have a handout, or in the sense, when I say foolish, it could be, you know, like maybe when they finally get a lump sum of money, they go spend it on these extravagant, expensive things. But then by the first of the month, when it's time to pay their rent or their mortgage or their bills, now they don't have money for it, and then they're needing help and assistance. You know, things like that, being foolish in that sense. But, you know, it can be many other different ways. But it's basically telling you that what other people do with their money is none of your concern. If people are not being smart about their money, then it's not up to it. There's no reason for you to get frustrated about it. You just need to worry about you and your finances. Make sure that you're doing what you need to do with your finances and focus on that. Okay, and then just praise success. Look for the success in all the stuff. If you see someone succeeding, you see someone doing something right, you know, compliment them, or be grateful, or, you know, at least acknowledge how much time, effort, and dedication that person had put in to get to the position that they are in. See it as motivation that if they can do it, you surely can too. Okay, so focus on the successes, focus on the positives, and not on the negatives. What I'm getting with this message, because of the example that came to mind, is some of you guys can be in a situation where maybe a family member or friend or something like that can be exhausting your finances, or you can be dealing with an individual who can be foolish with money, or that can be in your environment. And because they're foolish with money, maybe you're feeling like a burden, because the 9 of Wands is what's popping into my head as well. And the 9 of Wands is about being tired and exhausted, and like, you know, feeling like a heavy burden on you. And that can be what is making you maybe think of money as a negative thing. Okay. So it's about boundaries. Make sure that you are putting up boundaries where you need boundaries so that you can keep your peace, so you can keep your positive energy to keep the money flowing in towards you. All right. Then we're going to do things differently. So this is the Career and Finance Oracle deck, my personal Oracle deck. It says, make sure there is balance in both giving and receiving. Yes, like I said, you were feeling kind of like a depletion, or there can be people around you that may be needing you because they're being foolish with their money. Okay, or vice versa. If you are the person being foolish with your money, be conscious and be aware that, you know, what a burden you are placing on someone else, because you're not making the best choices when it comes to your finances, and you can be causing your own hardship because maybe you're trying to keep up with the Joneses or keep up appearances and have the most lavish this and extravagant that, but then behind closed doors, you know, you're penny pinching, you're struggling. Think more practically and logically, and make sure that you're making better choices if this is you having issues with budgeting and spending money wisely and saving and things like that. Okay, because the energy can always be reversed. So you can be the person dealing with or having someone who may not be the best with finances in your environment, or you can be the one who may be struggling financially because you haven't been making the best choices when it comes to that. Okay, and especially during the time that I am recording this, we can easily reference to, you know, stimulus payments, tax returns, things like that. You know, are you taking that lump sum of money and splurging rather than saving or paying off debts? Or if you know money is tight, maybe paying a few bills in a few months in advance, so at least that's a bill you won't have to worry about for the next 3 months, or, you know, things of that nature. What are you doing to bring you out of this financial burden? Or what are you doing, you know, that can be draining to an individual? Everyone needs help, so I am not shaming anyone that needs help. Okay, so please do not misconstrue my words here. All right, everyone needs help, and it's okay if you legitimately need help. However, there is a difference between needing help once in a blue because something has happened, or it is an actual financial, you know, emergency. That is a completely different story than when it's the same song and dance every month, every few weeks, or every, you know, if it's a repetitive pattern, then no, it's not an emergency because you didn't get it the first time around, or this person that you're dealing with didn't get it the first time around, or the second time, or the third time. So if you're the person always trying to help this person get out of a financial crisis, you need to realize that, you know, it's draining not only your finances, but also your energy, also your motivation. And it's also changing the way that you see money, success, and prosperity, because, you know, you're seeing people who have money not use it very smartly, not use it right, you know, and then that's where people start getting this resentment towards money, and then you start repelling money. You're not attracting anymore, you're repelling it, because now you're thinking of it as this bad thing, because you're connecting it with the bad experience, or with the person who always has their hand out, or always asking for money, or not doing things smart with their finances. Okay, so as I said, I gave 2 examples. You can either be the person, you know, that needs to budget a little better, that needs to be a little more smart with your money, or you can be the person that's being drained because you're this person's go-to. All right, or because you're worried about this person and concerned about this person and want to help them, but at the same time you need to learn how to put yourself first. Okay, so take it and apply it where it belongs. All right, now from the Energy Oracle, you have the Magician and the Mirror. All right, the Magician and the Mirror, number 53. This is about it's Acknowledging that you are a creator. Acknowledging that you can attract what you want to attract. That's the law of attraction. Okay, you are the magician. You are a creator. You are a manifester. So if you want more finances to come into your life, you can attract it, but you need to be in alignment. Now, you can't attract money and you're frivolously spending. You can't attract abundance and finances if you keep racking up credit card debt. Okay. And then you also can't attract money and success and financial matters and things like that if you're constantly shaming money or talking negatively about money, because you're tying it with, you know, the experience or the family member or whatever that is always draining your resources. Okay, you need to make sure that you are doing all the things that you possibly can do to be in alignment with what it is that you want to attract. Okay. Now with the holographic tarot, you have the Devil, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. That's why I was channeling that message straight out the back in the beginning of the reading. And this is because either you are the one who has addictions with spending money when you know you shouldn't be spending, just not making the best choices when it comes to your finances. Okay. Or this can be you being connected with someone, or like I said, have this person in your area who is draining you of your finances, who's always asking for money, not making the best choices and things like that. So you need to take it how it resonates. Okay. But there's some type of energy here in the environment of someone not being smart with their money, someone not budgeting correctly, someone spending more than what they have, or spending more than what they should, because they know, this person knows that they should be saving money. They should be putting money aside. They should be paying off bills, paying off debt, paying bills in advance whenever they get these lump sums of money, or whenever they, get a few bucks in their pocket to buy the necessities, to buy the things that they need, not necessarily the things that they want. Not to always be eating out, not to always be spending money traveling here, going here, things like that. Okay, because money comes and money goes. So yeah, do you really want to spend your month's your month sum of money on a one-day adventure, a one-day experience, and then be broke for the rest of the month, or be struggling the rest of the month, or worrying how these things are going to be paid and things like that? No one wants that. But are you being logical? Is this person being logical, being practical, and recognizing that? Okay, stop trying to chase stop trying to chase just the material, to have the newest of this or the newest of this, or it's basically like someone is like putting up a front so that they don't seem like they're hurting financially. So they're putting up a front, like they're always going out, always spending money here. I'm seeing even like money on like hotels, or like dates and things like that. So make sure if this is not you, then there's not much that you can do, but this is giving you the insight of the person you can be dealing with. Okay. But someone is not being very smart and logical with their money. Okay. Let's just leave it at that. Then there's the King of Swords. So this is you, or the person that you're dealing with. Okay. Depending on what side of the coin you're on. If you're the one that is always having to provide, or if you're the one struggling financially. Okay, so take it how it resonates. This is cutting off the burden. This is putting up those boundaries, like I said. cutting through the BS, being blunt, being honest, standing in your power. So if you are the provider, if you are the one having to always dig this person out of a rut, having to help them with their bills or things like that, then this is you finally stepping in your power and basically cutting them off, or letting them know, like, look, I can't do this anymore until you start being more smart with your spending, because this is taking a toll on me. And then use the example like I used earlier. It's okay if it is a legitimate financial emergency. Things happen. We all need help every once in a while. So we are not shaming those that need legitimate help. This is regarding people that continuously put themselves in these unfortunate financial situations because of the choices and the spending patterns that they have. It is a complete different thing. If they are making a conscious choice to continue to spend their money on things that they know that they shouldn't, then why is it your responsibility to continue to help them? It's time for you to put that boundary up and stand in your power. Because if you don't, this is the warning. If you don't, you will hit rock bottom. This person will deplete you of all finances, all resources, and then you will be in the same rut that they are. And if this is you that is struggling financially, and you know you need to create better spending habits, you really need to get the ball going, because if you continue going down the path that you are going, you are the one that is going to hit rock bottom, and you may dig yourself in a deeper hole than you can get out of. Okay, I know that is not the best message. That's not what we want to hear, but that is the warning that is coming in for you to get it together. So regarding on what spectrum you're on, whether you're the one who always needs to help, or you're the one who, if you're the one who always needs to help the person, or if you're the one who's always asking for assistance, you both need to recognize the role that you're playing and change things if you don't want to hit rock bottom. Okay, you need to step into your power. Realize that you can manifest finances, but at the same time, you need to be smart. You need to be spending your money correctly, the wise way, showing the universe that you are responsible so that they can bless you. The universe is not going to bless you with this abundance, and they see that you're not spending the money that they are giving you from time to time, the little tests that come across your way, and you're not doing what you're supposed to do with that. Okay, so I know this was a difficult message, but that is what was coming through. So I hope it resonated and give you the guidance and advice that you need. All right, we are going to wrap this up with the manifestation success affirmation. So this is the card that you can continuously say to believe to attract the money, the finances, the success that you want. All right, you have the number 22. My reality is a reflection of my beliefs. Again, we're talking about that mirror here, that mirror image, a reflection. Okay, my reality is a reflection of my beliefs. So what are you believing? Are you believing that this person is always going to be like that? Then that person will always be like that. Are you believing that this person always needs you to get them out of a rut? Then you will continue to be their go-to person. Are you believing that you can be strong and set boundaries and let this person know that they need to shape up? Then that is what can happen. Remember, magician and the mirror. You can manifest what it is that you want, but what you're thinking, what you're feeling internally is what's going to reflect on the outside. Okay, that's one of the Hermetic principles. As above, so below. As within, as without. So just because you're putting up a good front on the outside, that you may have it together. If you're struggling on the inside, you're dealing with some issues on the inside, then your outer world is also going to be having issues. It's going to be in shambles. You're going to be having these things to deal with because you're refusing to deal with them internally. Okay, so The reality is a reflection of your beliefs. Change your beliefs, change the way that you think, and you will change your reality. Until next time, many blessings. For those of you who chose Pile 2, this is your message. Okay, we're going to start with the Law of Attraction and Money Oracle. You have the number 1, which is all about new beginnings. 1, yourself, the self, ego, things like that. All right, my life story and the Law of Attraction. And the card reads, each and every component that makes up your life experience is drawn to you by the powerful law of attraction's response to the thoughts you think and the story you tell about your life. Your money and your financial assets, your body state of wellness, clarity, flexibility, size and shape, your work environment, how you're treated, work satisfaction and rewards, indeed, the very happiness of your life experience in general is all happening because of the story you tell. Okay, so a simpler way to say this is, are you a person who is always counting your blessings, being grateful for the things that come in your way no matter how small? Or are you the complainer? Are you the person always complaining, always expecting the worst? Always focusing on the bad instead of the good? That's what's going to play out for you. Okay, so you create your life story. You are the author. You are the sole creator of your life. What are you telling yourself? Are things going to improve? Are things always working out in your favor? Is everything going to be okay? Or are you telling yourself, things never work out for me, I'm always struggling, every time I try, it doesn't work out, blah, blah, blah. Really think about that. Okay? Now, my personal career and finance oracle deck, you have stop procrastinating, it's time for action. Okay, yes, so that goes hand in hand with this. Your life story. Okay, what story are you telling yourself? Why are you procrastinating? If you know you need to take action to make something happen, to get that new job, or to expand on your skills, or to change location for better career opportunities, or to apply for these jobs so you can get better pay or see what's out there and things like that, why haven't you? If you know you need to, or you know this is going to help you, why haven't you done it? Is it because of the mindset? Is it because of what you've been telling yourself? Oh, well, I don't have the skills I need to land that job, so why bother? Oh, I don't have time to pick up another job. Or, oh, I'm fine where I'm at. I'm not even going to bother with that because they won't hire me anyway. Like, what are you telling yourself? Okay? And you won't know until you try. And in the end, the worst thing that can happen is they say no, or it doesn't, or you don't land the job, or it doesn't work out this time around. That's the worst that can happen. But that's only one option. What about if it does work out? What about if they do hire you? What about if they do give you that promotion? If they do give you that raise? What happens then? You could be missing on an opportunity. And in the event that something didn't work out, why should that stop you from trying again or trying elsewhere? Or, you know, why would you let that suck out your motivation? All right. Now, the energy oracle, the door to value, 31. And that simplifies to a 4, which is all about stability, security, foundation. Okay, so are you walking through the door, or do you still have the door closed? It's a legit question you need to ask yourself. Do you have the door closed, or do you have the door open? Are you being stubborn in your energy? Are you not wanting to put the time, the effort, the dedication that it may take to obtain what it is that you want? because you're afraid of the rejection, or you're afraid of the failure, or afraid that things may not work out. You can't live like that. You need to be open. You need to be receptive. You need to be trying to attract. You need to be giving your best foot forward regardless of the results. And that's showing the universe that you really want this. No matter no matter how many times you may fall, or how many times you may be rejected, you are not giving up, because you've made up your mind and this is what you want. All right. Now with the holographic tarot, you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is this financial abundance. You have the Queen of Wands. This is you, passionate about something, standing in your power, being confident, courageous, taking that action, finally getting out of this funk and stepping into that action, because you know what you want. You want to be independent. You want to be successful. You want to be abundant, have this financial security and abundance. But you need to step into your power. You need to take action, and you need to do it fast. Okay? You can no longer procrastinate. You can no longer, like the card said, it's time for action. This Knight of Swords dashes in, rushes in. This person is not taking out the time to, how do you say it? Like fine tooth go through everything. No, this person knows what they want, and they're going to get it. And this is the energy that you need to step into, so that you can get to that door of value, so that you can write your story, so you can step into your power and obtain the abundance, the success, the independence, the stability, the security that it is that you desire. All right, so it is time for procrastination. It's time for action. The Knight of Swords is all about action. Sometimes they act without thinking. Okay, but this is not you. You've already dwelled. You've already thought. You've overthought. All right, it's time for you to step into your power, to regain this confidence within you, because I'm getting that you have been lacking confidence. And it's time for you to step into your power. Step into this person that is very confident, that's ready to take action, that's ready to make moves, that stands in their power, knows their worth, knows what they can bring to the table. Okay, knows their strengths, and zooms and focus in on those strengths rather than their weaknesses. Okay, because they have the bigger picture in mind, which is this wish fulfillment, this abundance, the financial security, stability that they want. And this is the time for you to recognize that it's time to take action. You can no longer dwell. You can no longer sit and ponder. You've already done that. It's time for the procrastination to stop, and it's time for you to take action and move forward. All right, so now to wrap this up, this is the manifestation and success affirmation card. All right, you have the number 3. I love and respect money. This is what you need to say. This is what you need to, this is your affirmation at this time, is that you love and respect money for you to attract this financial abundance. Not that you fear money. Not that you don't like money because of what you see other people doing with it. No, you love money, you respect money. You know that when you get money, what you do with it is up to you. So you can do good with it. You can create an easy life for yourself. You don't have to do the things that other people do with money, like in the sense of using the example of people that when they have money, they abuse their power, or that they think that they're better than other people, things like that. You don't have to have that mindset. You can have just as much as that person and be better, because you have a better mindset. You still are humble. You are grateful. You are appreciative. You're thanking the universe, for this abundance, for this opportunity, for the universe providing. You're grateful. Okay, you love money, you respect money, and you will do good with it. With what you receive, you will do good. All right, so I hope this was the message that you needed to hear. And until next time, many blessings. For those of you who chose pile 3, this is your message. You have the number 34, which is 7. So this is all about options, opportunities, having many different doors to go through, many different options. All right, maybe having to make a choice about something. All right, but the card reads, my financial success does not require hard work. My financial success does not require hard work. And it reads in the back, if you believe that you must work hard in order to deserve the money that comes to you, the money cannot come to you unless you do work hard. Financial success or any other kind of success does not require hard work. It does not require alignment of thought. You simply cannot offer negative thought about things that you desire and then make up for it with action or hard work. When you learn to direct your own thoughts, you will discover the true leverage of energy alignment. So it's saying that if you are wanting abundance, prosperity, success, it doesn't mean that you need to get it through your blood, sweat, and tears. It doesn't always require hard work. Now, on the flip side, it's not saying that you can just sit on your butt, not lift a finger, not do anything, and the financial abundance, success, and a never-ending amount of money is just going to fall in your lap. No, let's be realistic here. Okay, but this is saying that if you want blessings, if you want this to come in, then what are you doing? Are you believing it? Are you expecting it? Are you sowing the seeds? Are you doing the things to keep you on the path to that success? We're not talking about overnight cramming sessions, working 3 overnight shifts, so consumed in your work that you're not paying your family any mind, or you no longer have time for your partner, or time for a social life, or to do the things that bring you joy. We are not talking about that. But if that is the mentality that you have, then that is the only way that you will receive that abundance. So if you have the belief that that is what it takes in order for you to be successful, that is what it requires for you to achieve the financial abundance that it is that you want, then that is how you will receive it. That's the only way that you will get to that goal, that you will get that. But if you change that belief and realize that no, you don't need to work yourself ragged, you don't need to work yourself till you literally can't take no more, that there needs to be a good balance between work and home, or work and self. If you are in a relationship, you need to balance that out, your relationship, your partner, and work. But if work is always taking the front seat, the priority, work, then that's the only way that you will receive money, is if you continue to work your butt off. Okay, so you need to just realize and change your mentality to understand that there are other ways to attract income, to attract money. Okay. And if you hear some little shrieking in the back, that's my little munchkin playing. So I do apologize if that is a little distracting. All right. So we have the Career and Finances Oracle deck. Money that is owed to you will soon be repaid. So that's good. Okay, at the time that I am recording this, if you're watching this when the video posts, this can be in regards to like taxes, money that you pay throughout the year, it's finally coming back to you. It could be something as simple as that, or it can be you put in for a raise, or you were supposed to get a raise or a promotion a while ago and it's been delayed, it's been stagnant, you've been wondering what's going on, and now it's finally coming back to you, that back pay. Okay, or maybe just simply, maybe you lent somebody some money that you completely forgot about, and maybe they got their taxes, or they came into a lump sum of money or something, and now they're finally able to repay you back. Okay, so just take it how it resonates, but either way, money that is owed to you will come to you. All right. Then the energy oracle, you have the first chakra, Archangel Michael. This is the root chakra. It's represented by the color red, and this deals with our survival, our security, our stability, our safety. Okay, it deals with all of that stuff, our foundation things, the means that we build our life. All right, and if you have scattered energies, anxiety, fear, so zoomed in on creating this nest egg, so zoomed in on work, because you feel if you don't work, or if you don't make this certain amount of money, how will you survive? You know, that's how you find your purpose or your worth, is by how much you work. You can have a blockage. Okay, so I do have my chakra video in the description box. Click that. It's for the few mantras that you can say to help clear out that energy, because you want to release any blockages, any blocked energy, stagnant energy there that can be holding you back or getting you fearful. Okay, keeping you in this lack mindset. All right. Now with the holographic tarot, we have the Death card. This is all about a new beginning here. The Ten of Cups, things finally coming into balance, this happy, harmonious peace. And the Eight of Pentacles, there you go, working hard, focused on the money. All right, so this is basically saying that you need to change a perspective of something, or you need to close a chapter. You really need to change something in your life, cut something out, let something go. Close a chapter, get away from something, move away from something. That's death. Death is all about closing a cycle, closing a chapter, something ending so that something new can begin. Okay, so this is exactly what you need to do. You need to close, you need to end, you need to complete something so that your new beginning of the happiness, the fulfillment, the family, the financial stability and security can come into fruition. Because right now, this is what you're putting on the back burner. You are putting your emotional happiness on the back burner because you are focusing on financial success. Yes, the two can go together. One can help the other. One can give you peace, you know, that financial freedom, that peace of mind, not having to worry about the bills and how things are going to get paid. So yes, that can bring some emotional peace, but it's not going to bring emotional happiness. So you need to have that balance. Okay, you need to close something out. You need to cut something out. You need to stop. You need to change something, and you know what it is. Okay, regarding your work, regarding how you deal with work, your workload, or this imbalance of work and family, of work and home, or work and self. You know, for those of you who are not in a relationship, or, you know, the family unit thing doesn't apply to you. It can just be talking about yourself, your own emotional well-being. Okay, because you're so focused on working, chasing the coin. Okay, financial success does not require hard work, but what is he doing? Working hard right here, continuing to hammer those coins, perfecting his skill. Focus. That's fine. You can continue to work steadily, but you need to make sure that there is a balance. All right. And that is what you need to cut out. You need to end something. You need to cut something out. All right. Because if you don't, then the universe will. So if you don't make a conscious decision to change some of the things that you know you need to change to bring balance into your life so that you can be on the path that's going to bring you this emotional fulfillment, then the universe will do it for you. And it can do it in a way that may not be as comfortable as if you were to make the decision. Okay, as an example, when I say that, people ask, well, what do you mean? You know, this is a very harsh example, but this is just an example. If you're always so focused on work, the universe may cause you to lose your job, or the universe may cause you to, or may cause the cut of hours, so that you will have to shift your attention onto your family. So you may have to shift your attention onto your health. You know, it can cause overworking and stuff, can cause stress that can build up in the body and come out in the physical as an illness. Then you no longer can work as hard as you were working, and you are focused. Now you are having to focus on your health, focus on your well-being. It's not good, and it's not fun, and it's not a good feeling when you're forced to do something. So take this as a warning and make the conscious decision to find the balance and the harmony in your life. Okay, to realize that you may be overworking, that you need to get your priorities in check and in alignment. Make sure there's good balance in everything, and that you're not putting yourself or your family or your partner, your health, your well-being, any of that stuff on the back burner, because work is always in the forefront of your mind. Okay? You want to be able to make the choice and start making the necessary changes slowly but surely before the universe is forced to come in and do it for you. Okay? Now, the manifestation success affirmation cards, you have 31. This is all about financial security, stability. That simplifies to the number 4. The universe always surprises me with gifts. The universe always surprises me with gifts. The universe always surprises me with gifts. Believe that. And that can be that money right there. Like we said, you don't need to work hard. You don't need to run yourself ragged in order to be financially okay, in order to manifest success. Sometimes the universe will bless you. But that's when you are in alignment with that, when you have a good balance in your life. Okay? So, do you want the gifts that the universe is trying to give you? Get in alignment with that. All right? So, until next time, many blessings.